A tale of two tariffs, luxury cars versus children's toys, America, land of the free, home of the wildly inconsistent tariff policy. It seems President Trump is playing a game of tariff roulette, spinning the wheel and letting fate decide who wins and who loses. On one hand, we have British luxury car manufacturers like Rolls-Royce enjoying a tariff reduction from 27.5% to a breezy 10%. The reason? These cars are super luxury, according to Trump, a realm apparently untouched by the pesky rules of fair trade. On the other hand, American families are facing the prospect of Toymageddon, with threats of a 100% tariff on Chinese-made toys looming large. So buckle up, folks, because this roller coaster of economic policy is just getting started. Rolls-Royce rolls on tariff cuts for the elite. Let's be clear. A 17.5% tariff reduction isn't going to make a Rolls-Royce suddenly affordable for the average American. These are cars that cost more than most houses, a status symbol for the 1%ers who probably don't even blink at a little thing like a tariff. Trump's justification for this cut, that these cars are niche and don't compete with American-made vehicles, feels a bit like saying we don't need to tax caviar because most people are happy with tuna. The optics of this move are, let's just say, not great. It reeks of favoring the wealthy, of prioritizing luxury goods over the everyday struggles of working families, but hey, at least someone's benefiting from this trade war, right? Mattel's Tariff Tightrope. A toy story gone wrong? Meanwhile, in the land of toy manufacturing, Mattel is facing a dilemma of epic proportions. Despite actively shifting production away from China, the toy giant is being threatened with a 100% tariff on its products. The message is clear: make toys in America or face the consequences. But here's the thing. Forcing companies to uproot their supply chains and relocate production isn't as simple as snapping your fingers, although it seems Trump might disagree. It's a complex and costly process, one that could ultimately lead to higher prices for consumers. And let's be honest, no one wants to be the parent explaining to their kid why their favorite toy now costs twice as much because of a trade war. The price of protectionism, consumers foot the bill. Here's the bottom line: tariffs are taxes. They're taxes on imported goods, and guess who ends up paying them? That's right, the American consumer. Whether it's more expensive toys, pricier electronics, or even higher costs for businesses that rely on imported materials, these tariffs trickle down to everyday Americans. Trump's protectionist policies might sound good in theory, but in practice, they often result in higher prices, fewer choices, and a less competitive economy. And that's a game no one wins.